Hi, Gemini. Welcome to my channel. For those of you who are returning, thank you so much for all the support, the subscribes, the likes, the comments, the shares. I appreciate them all. For those of you who are new to my channel, my name is Racquel, and I'm going to give you a October love read. So if you are interested in what love has to hold for you for October, please stay tuned. I am doing it differently. I'm trying something new with my love reads. I'm going to do couples right here and singles right here, and then I'm going to go back and forth between them both. If you do not like that style, please let me know in the comments, and I will switch it back to my original style for the next videos. These are general messages for Gemini. It's not going to apply to every single Gemini out there. These are the most needed messages in love for couples and singles. So if this does not resonate with you, go ahead, kick it away. If it does resonate with you, let's roll with it, all right? If it doesn't, check out your moon, rising, and sun sign, or your moon and rising signs in the description or on my channel. I meant to say... I'm sorry, I am in all sorts of I'm in your energy right now, and it's like you're the type of person or the type of people that are all over the place with your creativity and stuff like that. So it's like when I do your reading, especially, my mind is scatterbrained. It's everywhere. I am going to pause this and bring it down so that way you don't get dizzy, and then that way you can see the cards that I'm reading. Okay, there. All right, so I'm going to be pulling messages for love for each one of you, for couples and singles, from my Romance Angels deck. Then I'm going to break it down with the tarot. I'm going to give you overall energies with my Lenormand, and then I'm going to give you advice with an oracle deck, and then a parting quote. So I will write them all down and put them in the description box. That way you can, if you like the deck and want to pick it up, you know what to get. All right. So Spirit, my soul family, what's going on for Gemini? Geminis who are in love, in a coupled relationship, what is the main message for Geminis in relationships? For the Geminis that are coupled, what is the main message of love for October 2019? Please and thank you, my guys, my soul family. New love. A new person has stirred your romantic feelings. Okay, now this doesn't necessarily mean that somebody other than your partner has stirred your romantic feelings. That's not what I'm saying here. It very well could be for some of you out there. But for most of you that are in coupled relationships here, I feel like this card is just saying it's a new take on your love life. It's like your love life has been rebooted or been rejuvenized, and there's a new energy, a new loving, helpful type energy that has sparked here. Sorry, I got sage all over my cloth here. It's a good thing. Okay, so let's see what's going on with the coupled or the single Geminis. What's going on with single Geminis? Single Geminis in love. What is the overall message for single Geminis in the love department for October 2019? Please and thank you, my soul family. This one wanted to come out, and we've got you deserve love. Okay, we've got you are lovable. So some of you might be feeling a lack in the love department. You might be feeling like there's kind of like a drought that when it comes to love. Hold on. Sorry. Should be able to see the top of the cards. But you might be feeling like there's a drought in your love life. But just know that you do deserve it. I feel like something might be coming in for you towards the end of October, but during October, I feel like there's going to be kind of like a drought, and you might have to pay it. It's not like there's a drought. It's just that other things are requiring your attention other than love. Okay. All right. Let's see. We're going to go back to the couples right here with the new love. What is Gemini like in this love relationship? What is Gemini like in this love relationship for October 2019? Please and thank you, my soul family. What is Gemini like in this love relationship? Let's see. Oops. Gemini. Please and thank you, my soul family. Gemini couples. Jesus. Okay. The Hierophant wants to come out, though. Okay, so the Hierophant. I feel like whatever this was here prior, I feel like the partner that you have been with, you have gone through some hard, emotional, stressful times. But I feel like you've learned a lot of lessons. I feel like for some of you, it's like a spiritual awakening happened for you. For others of you out there, it's just that you've gained clarity and gained knowledge on who you are as a person and who they are as a person. And it's like, and I feel like maybe some of you have gone to counseling. If not, you're advised to go to counseling. But I feel like there's going to be, hold on a second. It could advise that you need counseling. Sorry about that. My son came home. But I feel like for the most part, you have learned from this relationship, from this situation. And because of that, because you both have learned, there's like a new spark of love here, a new interest in love. It's like you both are different and it's like a reconciliation for you two. Let's see what's standing in your way. Gemini couples. What is standing in Gemini couples' way when it comes to this love connection? And you got 2. Well, 3. Apparently there was a lot standing in your way. Let's see what we got here. We've got the Hangman and the Page of Cups, and then we've got the 3 of Wands. Okay, so I feel like with the 3 of Wands, it was you guys not wanting to put in enough effort, or somebody wasn't willing to put in enough effort here to change the situation or to grow the situation. But whatever the case is, I feel like you guys have both looked at things through a different perspective here in this partnership. It's like you realized it wasn't working, but you didn't want to put in the effort, and you still wanted to offer love. So I feel like there is a lack of effort here now that I'm looking at this, and you might need to go to counseling. You might need to go to seek higher counsel for this relationship, but I do feel like some type of new emotional fulfillment is coming in here, some type of spark, like a new revitalization to your relationship. But I feel like you guys need to go to counseling. Hold on a second, my dog's barking. So yeah, so this is just saying, and for another group of you out there, I feel like maybe this is a new love interest other than the person you're with, sparking your curiosity because of the fact that your partner hasn't put in enough work or effort for this love connection. But either way, whatever the case may be here, some counseling might need to be involved here in order for this relationship to either be resolved or exalted. So I do feel like a new spark being ignited, though. I do feel like a new, fresh emotion, looking at things through a different, looking at your love life through different eyes, a different perspective. A new take. I just heard new take on love. So I feel like for the most part, this is just you healing and rekindling your relationship there. All right. For Gemini singles. Where are Gemini singles at? Where are Gemini singles at in the love department? Please and thank you. Too many cards. Don't take them when there's too many. And for those of you who don't know my reading style, if like 5 fly out, I don't take them. If like 2 or 3 fly out, I'll take them, depending on if I'm feeling the card or not. Okay, so Queen of Pentacles. So Gemini, this is all about you being financially independent. It can be not just financially independent, but also comfortable with yourself and what you can give, but also not letting people take from you. So this is the energy that you are in October, is that boss like, this is my stuff and I will share it with you, but if you're going to take advantage of me, you're not going to get it anymore. I'm sorry, now my neighbor's dog is barking. Alrighty, so let's move on. Let's see what's standing between you and love, single Geminis. What's standing between 6 of Pentacles? Yeah, okay, so right here, this could be somebody in your current environment that's kind of greedy, that takes more from you than gives. And I feel like come October, it's like you're going to be standing up for yourself and saying, hey, nope, I'm not giving you all of my time anymore. I'm not giving you all of me anymore. I feel like this is a family love situation more than a romantic situation here. Now, when I say Gemini love, it'll go for anything. It can go for, romance. It can go for family love. It can go for, sibling love. It can go for child-mother love, or, father-child love. It's love in general. So what I'm getting out of this is, it's a family dynamic. I'm not getting like a romantic vibe off of this. I'm getting more of like your extended family. Like if you're an older Gemini and you live on your own, this is like somebody in your family that's taking from you, like a sibling or a brother or a mother or a father. You're giving too much to them. You're being too nurturing to them, and they're taking too much from you in October. And they're not, it's almost like you don't feel like they see your worth. They just see you as a bank. They see you as a bank, and that's what I'm getting, a bank. They see you as a bank, and they don't care about your feelings, but you deserve love. You need to come into this Queen of Pentacles mentality, and that's what I feel you do. I feel like you come into this Queen of Pentacles mentality. All right? Hold on. I'm sorry. And then my cat decided to come join us. Octavia. She decided she wanted to be up here for the reading. Okay. So let's see what the Lenormand has to say for the coupled Geminis. How do all of these energies connect for the coupled Geminis? The letter. Yeah, so this is all about communication. This is about, let's see, 2 and 7, that's 9. So a cycle almost at completion here. We got 7. This is very spiritual. Some of you need to communicate better with your partners. Maybe write out the things that are bothering you, or okay, just clean yourself right there. That's just lovely. Let the whole world see you clean yourself, Octavia. I'm sorry. But yeah, this is about writing. This is about writing forms of communication. Okay. This also can be about documents, about having to sign documents. I feel like you need to go to counseling or seek a priest or seek somebody higher to help you rekindle this relationship. But I do feel like in October, you're having like this new burst on your relationship, this newfound love on your relationship. Okay. All right. Single. I knew she was going to do that. Single Geminis. Single Geminis. Please and thank you. How are these energies connected? How did they tie together? What's the overall here? Whoa, that's a lot. Okay, so some of you, this could be an older brother or an older father that's kind of overbearing. And treats you like a child. This person does not know your worth, treats you like a child, and is kind of overbearing, is what I'm getting from this. 1 and 3 is 4, 6. I see it changing though, but I see it's because you're changing. You're wisening up to this, and you're putting your foot down finally. Because you got 2 10s here. So it's like you've had enough is enough. And then you got a 6, which is like a victory. And the 4 is about stability. So I think you're finally stable with inside yourself. Your emotions are finally stable enough to tell this person, this overbearing gentleman, the person that is like a brother or a father that's taking from you, you can tell them to bugger off. I don't know why I said bugger off. Maybe it's because it says gentleman, and I don't know. Maybe some of you out there are from the UK or something like that, and this situation really applies to you. But I just heard bugger off, so I feel like that's what needs to be said to this person. All right, so let's get some advice for Gemini. Some advice. Spirits, my soul family, what message of advice do we have for Gemini couples? Gemini couples for October love. Gemini couples, coupled Geminis for October 2019 in love. What messages of advice do we have? Please and thank you. Oh, wow, that's way too much advice. But you know what? This is the one that came out separately, so that's the one we're going to take. And it says, a moment's regret, nostalgia, idealizing the past, fearing you've made a mistake. Okay, so this is about you realizing. I know that it sounds, what I'm going to say is going to sound a little bit different from what this card means, but the download and the information and the energy that I'm pulling off this card goes along with it, but it's different than from what you would think it would be, okay? So I feel like you are regretting some past mistake that either you made in this relationship. I feel like it's a mistake that you made, or they're regretting a mistake that they made in this relationship. And it's like, because the person who made the mistake is really regretting it, they're really taking notice. They're acknowledging it, that it was a mistake that they made, and they're doing that shadow work on themselves. They are confronting it, and they are trying to make it better. They are trying to let it go. And because that is happening, you might not see the effort that is being put in here, but I feel a lot of internal effort is going on with your partner, because we've got the 7 there. So I feel like a lot of, and you can take these energies and vice versa them, whatever. But I feel like a lot of internal work is going on with your partner, and they're regretting some of their past mistakes. And because they're doing that shadow work and they're really focusing on themselves and they're realizing what they need to fix, I feel like there's going to be like this new spark of love here. But I feel like you guys do need to seek some sort of counsel. There's some type of documents you're going to have to sign. Or maybe this is just writing a simple love letter of apology, or them writing a love letter of apology to you. Take it how it resonates with you, okay? All right, so now we're going to move on to the single Geminis. What message of advice do we have for the single Geminis? For the single Geminis in love, October 2019. What message of advice? There we go. Alrighty. So your advice message is, I want to be queen. Imagine that. I want to be queen, stating your sovereignty, declaring freedom, passing a test. So yeah, this is like a test to you, Gemini. All through October, this person who has been belittling you, who has been treating you like a child, who is being overbearing, who is taking from you and not giving to you, you are finally in October. It's like you are standing up for yourself. You are saying, hey, you know, you can't treat me like that. I deserve love. And if you're going to treat me like that, I'm not going to be around you. And like I said, this is probably, I feel like this is a father figure or an older brother. So, and it has nothing to do with romance. It has nothing to do with romance. I'm sorry. I read the messages that need to be most heard. And apparently there's a couple of Geminis out there that are involved with some type of male figure in their life who is overbearing and treats them like a child, and they really need to find their backbone and stick up to this person, stand up to this person. And I feel like in October they will, or you will. All right, let's get some goodbye quotes. I like to give goodbye quotes for each, so then that way it gives you something to think about when you get stuck in those tough love situations. So what goodbye quote do we have for Gemini? For the Gemini couples. For the Gemini couples in love, what goodbye quote do we have for the Gemini couples? Oh, forgive yourself. So for some of you, Geminis, you're the one that made that mistake. You're the one that's regretting it. You're the one that's feeling guilty or upset about it, okay? But I feel like this was a learning lesson for you. And I feel like your partner, they see that you're going through this transformation, and it's like they're offering you that love again. They're offering you that love again. You're starting to see things through a different perspective, okay? There might need to be some type of legal documentation here, or you just writing your feelings down and actually handing it to them. A letter of forgiveness, okay? They've already forgiven you is what I'm feeling. What I'm getting off of this, it's like they've already forgiven you, but you need to forgive yourself, okay? And this is something, you know, write a letter to your soul. Write a letter to yourself. Say, I forgive myself for doing this, this, and that. There's a 7 here. That's all about spirit and soul. It's something that you need to do for yourself, okay? Forgive yourself. Everybody makes mistakes. They're learning experiences. Learning experiences with the Hierophant here. They're learning experiences, okay? All right. So, what quote do we have for the single Geminis? We've got inspire others. Inspire others. Yeah. So I feel like when you let go of, when you finally stand up, you get your backbone and you stand up to this person, and people are going to be looking at you like, wow, I didn't think Gemini had that in them. And it's going to inspire others to not let other people, to not let people treat them that way. Okay, this is going to be like an inspiration to those around you. There might be other family members that are going to be shocked, and they're going to be like, wow. And then when they see why you're doing it, or when you tell them why you're doing it, they will understand and they will be inspired to not let things like that happen to them as well. So it's kind of like you're leading by sticking up for yourself in a way. All right, Gemini? Well, I hope these messages helped you out, and I hope that I wish you all a very blessed and lovable, I guess that's what you would say, October. Okay? Bye, Gemini.